Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new spoiler review here on Max Talks Movies. We're talking episode 7 of 8 of Peacemaker on HBO Max. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and ring the bell. I love talking movies, TV shows, and box office. So if you like any of those things, please subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Also, please comment down below your thoughts on the episode of Peacemaker. I'm just really enjoying the show. I love talking about this with you guys every single week, and we have sadly only one more Thursday to talk to you guys about the show, but please subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when those videos come out. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode and what is your big, bold prediction for the season finale of Peacemaker. Do you want a season 2? Like the video, the thumbs up button. That's how you support this channel. Let's talk about Peacemaker. So this episode I thought was just really excellent. I thought probably from a balance of emotion, comedy, drama, I thought this was probably the best episode of the series thus far, even though it was not directed by James Gunn, even though Gunn writes every single episode, directs some of the episodes. It was a really fantastic episode. Now, I normally don't like break it down by down, but I'm just going to break it down how I feel. So we kind of begin with the real flashback scene of Peacemaker as a kid with his brother, who we find out obviously died somehow, and the brother and Chris was somewhat involved. And we see that they're jamming out, and then Robert Patrick's character, Augie, sets up this whole like fight club thing where everyone's betting on a fight between his two sons. Really sad stuff. The fact that that's even a thing, calling them really awful names. And they start fighting, and they say that it's a no hold barred match. At first it's like no kicking, no punching, all this type of stuff. And it's like, oh, F it, no hold barred, which, obviously the dad should never let happen. But, Chris throws a punch and kills his brother. Somehow felt like it was either obviously a complete accident that it happened the way he punched him, and it looked like he had a seizure and stuff like that. Or Augie did something to the older brother, which caused that. But it was a super sad way to open the show for sure. Because this then transitioned to multiple things happening. The police are trying to track down Mern because Mern's inside person at the cops is now a butterfly and knows his history. So they're going to track down Mern, try to kill him. Harcourt has a really great conversation with Adebayo, where basically she's like, what did you do? Like, of course you planted. I feel like everyone actually knew that Adebayo was the one who planted it. But, Harcourt's now taking it really personally because now she really cares about Chris. And I like the scene where Adebayo's basically like, do you only care about the people who you work with? And she said yes. And the fact of that's how, again, soldiers do feel. It's just like the people you're going into war with side by side are the people you need to care about the most. And Adebayo didn't do that. So I liked how Harcourt thought that, and Harcourt actually learns that Adebayo is Waller's daughter. And really how Adebayo went from a shelter dog place where she funded it, but it went out of business, and Waller just kept begging her to do it. She finally did it. It was really sad, but it was a really good conversation, really well acted from both actors, Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Holland. So really, really enjoying their dynamic. And they were basically together the whole episode. Also, Judo Master has really one really funny sequence how Peacemaker was keeping him wherever he was. He escaped, and because Peacemaker was doing so much, he was like, oh, whatever, let's move on. We go to this convenience store where these two guys make fun of him as like a leprechaun. And once they walk out, a hilarious scene where Judo Master just beats the crap out of them, takes the car and leaves. Really funny stuff, which probably means he'll set up for him to help out in the finale. This then leads basically so basically the main stuff is that Peacemaker, Economos, and Vigilante are trying to kill the cow, obviously, but as they're on their way, Robert Patrick and the KKK Nazi people are all going after them because Peacemaker has a tracking device in all of his helmets. So at first I thought Vigilante might have been dead. Like he throws a grenade, and then clearly, I guess based off of the suit or the way he threw it, it like blew up on himself. I was like, oh my God. And it seemed like Vigilante was dead, but he was just hiding behind. He has a lot of burns. Vigilante gets in a car and kind of drives and falls asleep. He's just done with it. Peacemaker, Economos, and Peacemaker, Economos, and Eagly are trying to take out these people, and it comes down again. Eagly gets the crap beat out of him by Robert Patrick. Like, oh my God, is Eagly okay? And then Peacemaker has this big conversation with his dad, and the dad keeps saying like, you can't kill me, I control you. And the scene, Peacemaker kills him, and he breaks down. He's like, while he's punishing, like, you the one who killed my brother, not me. And I'm the piece of garbage because I didn't kill you a long time ago. And all these kind of regrets kind of laid out on his dad. And then he kills him. He kind of just lets it out. It's probably the best acting I've ever seen by a lot from John Cena, who's been really amazing as this character. But this balancing of his comedy in this episode, but also he was really emotional with this episode, remembering his brother, remembering that it really wasn't his fault, and that his dad, him listening to his dad, and even letting Eagly be with his dad for 4 years while he's in prison was the wrong thing to do. So I thought they really did a great job building that out as well. So Vigilante gets in the car, and Vigilante, of course, has all of the, that's what also happens. Vigilante has a lot of the other helmets, so that's how they track him down. Mern gets killed in this episode when Mern basically is like to Harcourt and Adebayo, you get your stuff together, let's go back to the motel. And the cops are there, and the cops kill Mern, which at the end of the episode leads Harcourt now to be the main leader of the group, which I thought was the right decision. Ruthless, but does care about the group. So I did like that Harcourt became the leader of the group, led for some really funny scenes that they were in like a hospital to try to take care of Eagly, and Vigilante's like trying to be like, I need to kill him. Why is there a male nurse? Like, all these jokes were hilarious. And then Peacemaker's basically just praying that Eagly's okay. Like, it was a really emotional scene. And then Adebayo comes, and Eagly's awake and hugs Peacemaker. Then they flash back to the scene in episode 1 where Peacemaker's like, Eagly hugged me. And she's like, there's no way an eagle can hug a human. And then she kind of calls her wife, like, this is a sign for something. So Adebayo starts to team up, but also on the ride over there, Adebayo tries to apologize, and Chris is like, you know what? I don't give a crap. I knew I shouldn't trust you guys, and I can't wait for this mission to be over so I don't have to see you again. He's completely lost faith in Adebayo, as he probably should after this episode. Adebayo is trying to be back in the good graces. So this sets up Harcourt going after a plan to go after the, go to the where they host the cow. The cops are all over there ready to protect the cow from our main group. And we get to see what this being looks like at the end of the episode. Really amazing CGI special effects work. And that's where the episode ends. So it sets up that it should be basically just all action. Our heroes going to the barn to try to get rid of the cow and get rid of the butterflies. I am really loving this show, really from start to finish. On HBO Max, James Gunn deserves more work, especially in the DC universe, with these characters that he created. So can't wait to see. Maybe someone shows up next week, and Amanda Waller could possibly show up, or maybe another member of Suicide Squad could show up. That would be a lot of fun. But please subscribe, ring the bell. Next, my upcoming videos should be a couple movie reviews. Kimmy definitely coming out tomorrow with a review. Marry Me, all these types of things. Box office breakdown show on Monday. Euphoria review on Monday. And we're back on Thursday with another review of Peacemaker, the season finale. If you missed my other videos, I've already broken down the first 6 episodes, each in their own video. So please click on the playlist at the end. You'll see all my Peacemaker reviews, including Euphoria, Ozark, Book of Boba Fett from this year. So please subscribe, ring the bell. See you guys soon.